Hello world. So I'm on Facebook tonight, as everyone else is on. And I saw an article posted on HuffPost about this guy named Scott Kennedy. So Scott Kennedy is a comedian and uh, a very cool, he refers to himself as a redneck from Texas, cool guy. And one thing that he does as part of his comedy is that he goes on a lot of tours in Iraq to make the soldiers and troops entertained, or he goes to Afghanistan. He goes to all the war places. In the last decade, he's gone. I think they said over 35 tours to entertain the troops. Sometimes even performing 5 times a day because he wants the troops to feel normal because they're out of place because they're overseas and all that kind of stuff. One thing that is emphasized about him at the end of his act, as a surprise to many of his audience members, is that he's gay. And he throws that in there to make people rethink their stereotypes. And that's beautiful. I love the idea of activism through comedy because people are entertained and having fun, but also possibly changing perspectives and getting a whole new lease on life. Here's where the story gets a little interesting. Last Thursday, he passed away. And as an avid comedy lover, I didn't know who he was. And I didn't know that he died. And I didn't know why I should be upset. So reading this article, I was shocked that I'd never heard of this guy. And I was shocked to read in this article that the news didn't cover this. And the queer news didn't cover this either. When there's so much of the news is being covered by really homophobic people and really offensive things that we don't like. I wish people knew what his work was. Because to me, I think what he did was beautiful. He did what Harvey Milk always said to do. He came out and he talked about it. And he wants everyone else to talk about it. And I think that's beautiful. And he did that to a lot of audiences. And he really did some good work. So I wish that we could take this time to kind of respect his memory and think about how we can use comedy and humor to change the world. Thanks. Bye. This has been Shiley of Youth Resource.